Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the Agents of Inclusion podcast, brought to you by Special Olympics, Odyssey, and JR Sport Brief Productions. I'm JR of CBS Sports Radio, and for this week's episode, we'll be celebrating and speaking with an athlete from Canada. Her name is Laura Stremble. Not only is she a Special Olympics athlete, but she's quite talented in arts and crafts as well. Every year, March 21st is World Down Syndrome Day. It's marked to raise awareness about Down syndrome and to remind everyone we should all be treated fairly and work together to achieve that goal. The date for World Down Syndrome Day, being the 21st day of the third month, was selected to signify the uniqueness of triplication of the 21st chromosome, which causes Down syndrome. Let's talk to Laura about what got her into Special Olympics, the sport she plays, her art, and all the amazing things she does regardless of Down syndrome. Joining us this week is Laura Stremble. She happens to be joining us from Ontario, Canada. We're going to learn about her journey. We know this has been a busy week. World Down Syndrome Day has taken place this week. Laura, how are you? Well, first of all, is it still real cold in Canada?
Yes, it's still cold in Canada.
How much longer do you have to wait before it warms up a little bit? A month, 2 months?
Probably 1 month.
1 month? Okay, cool. I can dig it. Shout outs to everybody in Ontario. Well, Laura, outside of the weather, I want to talk to you about your experience as a Special Olympics athlete, what you do, what games you play, what's coming up. But first, I guess we should start here. How long have you been involved with Special Olympics? How long have you been an athlete?
Well, I have been through 12 years.
12 years?
Yeah, 12 years involved with Special Olympics.
Okay. And what or who got you involved with Special Olympics? Was a family member? Did your mom or family or cousin, brother, did anybody take you over?
Well, as a matter of fact, it was my friend Sierra who convinced me to join. She said it was a great way to meet lots of people my age. So I started with rhythmic gymnastics.
And how was that experience? Were you a little afraid at the beginning to participate, or were you excited to join?
Well, it was really excited. I wanted to join. It was so cool to see what's out there, to see what's new, what the new routines are. So I got so excited to join that I decided to join right away.
And now you've been a part in participating for 12 years. That's a good amount of time. So besides gymnastics, what are some other sports that you've participated in with Special Olympics?
Well, aside from gymnastics, I have been involved with my 5-pin bowling, soccer, and bocce.
Bocce?
Yes.
Okay, explain. I know soccer. I've seen bocce before. I think I've played it. Bocce is when you kind of roll the ball to move the other ball out the way, right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
So basically what bocce is, it's like lawn bowling. So basically what you do is you throw the white ball, which is called a polina. And what you do is you get either a red or a green ball, and you throw it to see how closer you get to the polina. So how many balls you have around the polina is how many points you get.
Oh, wow. Okay. See, I've seen bocce so many times. I've played it. There's actually in New York where I grew up, there's like is it called a court? What is it called? Is it a field? Like where you play?
Well, I play like on a gravel in Westall Park where I normally play. But for the games coming up, it will be on AstroTurf. So basically, I played bocce on the court.
Getting to practice in. No, I've seen the gravel in New York, and a lot of times walking down the street, there'll be guys outside just playing bocce, and every now and then I would slide in. I didn't know exactly what I was doing. Thank you for the clarification. But I think I'm going to try to play a little bit more often. You talk about the games coming up. You're going to be at the World Games in Berlin, Germany. Are you going to go and play bocce? Is that why you're going to Berlin?
Well, it's Along the lines of that, well, I am going to Berlin because I get to go represent Canada to play bocce with the whole
Congratulations.
team.
Congratulations to you on that. So, what are
Yes.
you looking forward to the most heading over to Berlin representing Team Canada?
Oh, wow, that's a good question. I'm looking forward to most is the competition itself. Um, I'm just really excited to go. Hopefully I'll do well in the game.
I think you'll do well. You talked about all of the friends and relationships that you've made over the past 12 years. How has Special Olympics been as a community for you? What has it brought to your life?
Well, I've made so many friends. I get to have regular exercise and a creative routine.
When you talk about exercise, last week, I think it was our last episode, we spoke to Justin, and he happens to be from Maryland. He is a health and fitness nut. He's all about health and fitness. Why is that something that's important to you?
That just me because I want to get stronger and to use all my muscles for the game. So I want to make sure I get good posture, make sure like I get like really good agility to move my arms and my legs.
That's cool. If you have to think about all of the sports that you participated in, whether it's bocce,
Mhm.
you started off with gymnastics. Do you have a favorite memory that stands out to you about participating in Special Olympics?
Well, in fact, I have many favorite memories from traveling to away competitions from gymnastics to meeting Tessa Virtue and Scott Moore at the Limitless Gala in Toronto. So I got to meet them at the gala where they get to show everybody who's going to the games. It all started when I was in high school. That I did a project on figure skating, and I came across two people, which was Scott Moore and Christopher Chu, and turns out my work on that went really well. That I got like a good grade. Can't remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a good grade, but it was really cool to see them at the gala. It was such a surprise. I even got an interview with them as well at during the night. I got to read a guest, and it was my mom that came with me, and so everybody, including my mom, um, saw the whole thing. So basically, all of the tables have like a bunch of people, and there's like one Special Olympic athlete at each table.
That's awesome. And is there a favorite place that you've been so far? I mean, have you ever traveled anywhere as a part of Special Olympics and just said, wow, I had so much fun there?
Well, for the games coming up, I haven't been on a plane on my own,
Mhm.
so it's gonna be a new change in my life.
Are you excited about that to head over to Berlin?
Yes,
It's a good
I am.
flight.
Yes, I am. My whole family's coming with me.
That's great. So who in your family is joining you in Berlin? Who's going with you?
Well, my brother, my dad, and my mom.
That's awesome. I've been to Berlin a few times. It's a beautiful city, has a lot of
Oh.
history, there's a lot of art. I like to eat a lot too, and so there's some good food options that are there. When you talk about your family that's going to be traveling with you, what has your
Mhm.
mom meant to you throughout this process of being a Special Olympics athlete? Talk to us
Well,
about your mom.
well, speaking of my mom means everything to me. She's my home training coach, my nutritionist, a cook, a chauffeur, a cheerleader, and my actual coach for boxing and bowling.
And she has to be a great coach if you're going to Berlin. She's a great coach, right?
She is. She's an awesome coach. She's very strict. She knows what she wants from all the athletes. She's very focused. Tells her what to do. Tells my athletes as well to help. She's just a very good coach, and I admire her so much.
I love it. I love it. And then so let me ask you this. Who's the
Mhm.
best athlete in the family? Are you the best athlete or is it mom? Is it your brother? Who's the best
Oh
athlete?
wow. It just have to be me because
Good
I'm the only
idea.
athlete in the house.
Good idea. You're the one going to Berlin and they're coming
Yes,
with you.
yes.
So let me ask you this, Laura. When you're
Mhm,
not playing in sports or participating in Special Olympics, do you
mhm.
have any other hobbies? Do you like any music, movies, TV shows?
I do. I like puzzles. I like movies. I like spending time with my friends. To like going out for coffee. And hike with my family.
I love it.
Sometimes my brother finds hikes at random points, and we go up as a family.
You guys go hiking?
Yes, we do. Yes,
Wow. And
it's in our
so
blood.
so when you go hiking, how is that's an entire day experience? I've been hiking, but not high up. I'll go for an
Mhm.
hour and come back down. When you go hiking, you spending like the whole day, the weekend?
Oh, and there's lots of waterfalls here too.
Oh, Canada is beautiful.
Yeah, there's tons of waterfalls that we go see.
So you're into the outdoors. You like to hike.
Yes,
You like
I
checking out the
do.
waterfalls.
Yeah,
What else?
just a couple of hours.
You go camping too a lot?
Yeah, I do go camping as well. Yes,
That's
once in a while we go camping
that's awesome.
with our big long trailer.
You guys have a big long trailer to go camping in?
Yes, we do. Yes, we have a trailer that comes with us. For wherever we go for camping, we decide to bring our trailer with us.
Wow. I have never been camping. What is your favorite part about camping? People tell me all the time, JR, go camping, JR, go camping. What's your favorite part when you go camping?
I guess my favorite part of camping will have to be swimming and making s'mores.
Oh, everybody loves the s'mores. Now I've made some
Yeah.
I've had some weekend trips in the woods and we've made some s'mores. It sounds like you and your family are so close knit and you guys do so many trips and excursions and then you've gotten the same thing from Special Olympics. How has Special Olympics been like an extra family to you?
Well, um, that's a good question. I really don't know.
Because
Yeah, I really don't know what to say.
when I think about family, I think about everybody just coming together to show love to each other. And so what just from my experience working with Special Olympics over the past bunch of years, Special Olympics is like an extra family. Like even I've met so many athletes and I'll get text messages and calls and folks just checking in to see how I'm doing and hey, do you want to come here? Do you want to do this? And so that's how I think about it as an extra family for myself. Would you say you've had the same experience? New
Yes, I
friends and
would. Yeah. Um, family means so much to me. Um, I wouldn't be going to games without them.
I hear that. And so when you're not camping,
Yep.
when you're not playing bocce, when you're
Hmm.
not getting ready to travel the world to go to Berlin, what are
Hmm.
some of your other hobbies? What else are you really into? Do you have any type favorite foods?
I do. My favorite food will have to be steak, and obviously, my all-time favorite is broccoli.
You love broccoli?
Yes, I love broccoli. Steamed, to be exact.
Steamed broccoli? Why
Yes.
is the out of all and broccoli is delicious.
Yeah.
Most
Don't
most
get me wrong
people
about that.
Yeah, most people love the steak. they love the meat, they love the chicken. You don't really hear people say they love broccoli. Why do you love broccoli so much? What's so healthy about it? I know it's healthy, but why do you love it?
I just love it because it's just so good.
You
I
know
just
what?
love it.
There are that's a good thing. We need more people to absolutely love broccoli.
Yeah. And to answer your question about the hobbies again, the other thing that I do is a cricket. So have you heard of the cricket machine? Basically, it's like a machine where you cut and design cards and decals.
Oh wow.
Not only do I make decals, but I also make shirts as well. Cards. I do like really cool designs on other things like ornaments. I do like t-shirts, bulbs. I do with mugs. I did a mug decal with a moose on it.
Well,
This
lift that.
is the machine. Yeah, so I have a joy and a maker and a hat maker, right? A hat press
So
and a heat press.
do you
My
make
mom has a maker as well.
do you end up designing a lot of your own clothes? Do you do that often to just customize your own clothes?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes my mom makes some things too, because she's also a cricketer as well. Yeah, we make these things together. And because of that, I have my own Instagram account for my cricket business.
You have a
And
whole business. What's the name of your account? Tell us about it.
basically, my account is Inspirations by Laura S. This is like what I make, like a little grin and a little deer
Wow.
with the year.
I love it. And so wait a minute here, Laura. We're finding out so much about you, okay?
Yeah.
You're not just an athlete. You're not just someone into the outdoors. You don't just love broccoli. You're also an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to catch up with you. So when you do a t-shirt, you can use the Cricut and make that. You can make a t-shirt in like a day.
Well, basically, it'll take some time. So, like I said, I need to like find the design for the shirt, like any size of shirt you want, and so it would just give me some time to think about what I want on there before I put it on the shirt. So I have this thing called Cricut Design Space, where you get to differentiate how many what shapes you want or how long it should be on like a tote bag, a shirt,
So
anything you want.
you mean to
Yeah,
tell and so is your store open right now? Like if I wanted to get a shirt that said that had JR on it, I could buy one?
you could. Yeah, you can just let me know what size of shirt you want, any size. Just let me know and what you want on it, and let
Uh,
me know what color as well. So I already know what color vinyl I should put on.
well, let me tell you something. I'm gonna buy a JR shirt from you because I want to support you. And I think what you're doing is awesome. And I'm gonna put that order in. Tell everybody one more time how they can order from you and what's your Instagram. I'm gonna follow you as well.
Thank you. So yes, I am on Instagram with my handle as Inspirations by Laura S. Um, I also have a LinkedIn account. I do have a LinkedIn account because I have been on TV before.
Okay.
I have been in newspapers. I've been everywhere. So you can just follow me on Instagram. I'm also on Facebook.
So where do you find time to do all of these things? Because it seems that you do it all.
I do. Well, it takes time to make these things. I do like even projects as well. Like one of the projects that I did was for my mom. Basically, it was like all about bees. So I had to help with the decals of every name of every bee for every house. Oh, and I have finished college right now. So I graduated from Mohawk College with
Con-
honors.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And as of right now, I don't have a job. I got laid off from my other job, but I'm still on the hunt.
Well, I think with all of your skills, you're going to find employment in no time. You said it's about time and it's about patience. And like we all have to learn patience, every now and then. You want something, you don't always get things when you want. What would you tell folks who haven't necessarily, let's say, volunteered at Special Olympics? Like they're folks who get kind of maybe scared, or they're just like, I don't know if I have the patience. What would you say to them?
I would say join. Just join. You won't regret it.
There's a lot of experiences, and they get to meet amazing, wonderful people like you. When you think about
Thank you.
inclusion and everybody coming together, why is that something that's so important when we can all come together and have fun?
Well, inclusion to me means that no one gets left out, and that is important. Everyone deserves to be part of a team or a group, no matter their ability. It makes you feel good when you really belong.
Yeah, we all want to belong. As we kind of wrap up here, you're a busy woman. I see that. From the art to the athletics, how has Special Olympics changed your life?
It, um, like you said, I make many new friends. I get exercise, create a routine, basically, it's changed my life so much. Just becoming the person I am right now.
Yeah, you're already an amazing person, and we all got room to grow. Anyone who isn't growing, I think, is, well, they're going the opposite direction. And so I want to show you a lot of love and just thank you for your time and
Thank
sharing
you
so
so much.
many. No, of course, you have so many talents and things that you're working on. And we know this week as well was World Down Syndrome Day. And I think you are a perfect example of, like, we can do anything if we put our mind to it, if we don't quit. What would you say to people who might want to quit whatever they're doing, because you just do it all?
Well, I would say don't quit. Just focus on what you want and just go for it.
Focus on what you want to go for. Laura, thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Much love and many thanks to Laura for sharing her story and many talents. I'm definitely going to grab myself a shirt from her Instagram. That page again is Inspirations by Laura S. You can go to worlddownsyndromeday.org to learn more, and you can go to specialolympics.org to find local programs and events where you can support the movement of inclusivity. Special Olympics isn't just one big event per year. There are events all over the world, all year round, even near you. That's specialolympics.org. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so every new edition of the Agents of Inclusion podcast is delivered right to you. New episodes drop every Wednesday. Find it on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcast. I'm JR. Be inclusive. You've been listening to Agents of Inclusion.